For 600 years, if you wanted to become a doctor in Europe, you did not open a Greek scroll. You opened a Persian book, in Paris, in Padua, in Montpellier. The same heavy volume, the same Latin name on the spine, Avicenna. That name was a translation. The man was Abu Ali Ibn Sina, born near Bukhara, dead in Hamadan, 57 years old. He did not conquer a city, he conquered a curriculum. This is Ibn Sina, and this is the book that taught Europe medicine. He was not born a prince. He was born in Avicenna, a village in the orbit of Bukhara, in the year 980. A Samanid world of paper, ink, and argument. By the time other boys were still learning to read, he had the Quran by heart, then law, then logic, then the Greeks. He turned to medicine at 16 because the body was another book, and this one bled. Aristotle stopped him. He said he read the Metaphysics 40 times and still walked away blind. Then he found a commentary in a bookseller's stall. 3 dirhams, the words of Al-Farabi, and the lock opened. He gave alms the next morning, not because he had become holy, because he had become clear. When the emir of Bukhara fell ill, the court physicians failed. They called the young man. Ibn Sina healed Ibn Mansur. The payment was not gold, it was the royal library, shelves of the dead, Galen, Euclid, the Indians, the Persians. He read them the way other men raid cities. Some said that library later burned. Rivals whispered he had taken its mind with him, whether the fire was accident or accusation. The shelves were gone, the reader was not. Then the Samanids fell, and Ibn Sina became what scholars are when empires die, a refugee with a mind, Gurganj, Jurjan, Ray, Hamadan, Isfahan. He wrote in the saddle, he wrote in prison, he wrote while viziers hunted him and princes used him. His student, al-Juzjani, rode beside him and tried to keep the pages alive. Out of that chaos came the book, al-Qanun fi al-Tibb, the Canon of Medicine. 5 books, anatomy, diseases, drugs, fevers, the rules of a clinic, not a spell, not a miracle, a system. He did not throw Galen away. He organized him, tested him, added what the hospital had taught a Persian physician that a Greek had never seen, pulse, compound medicines, the idea that some sickness jumps from body to body, a map of the human being written so a stranger could follow it. He also wrote The Cure, a philosopher's fortress of logic. But Europe did not kneel to the philosopher. Europe knelt to the physician. They still imprisoned him. In the fortress of Fadajan, the man who was building the textbook of Europe sat behind a lock and kept writing. Knowledge was not a palace job. It was a habit he refused to break. Ala al-Dawla brought him into Isfahan, a prince who wanted a physician and got a mind he could not keep in a cage. He died in Hamadan in the year 1037, exhausted, in pain, still arguing with his own body. Later, writers said he chose a wide life over a long one. Whether he spoke the line or not, he lived it. Then the book left Persia. Translators in Toledo and Italy turned Ibn Sina into Avicenna, and for 6 centuries, a student in a cold European hall learned to touch a wrist from a man who had walked the streets of Bukhara, until new anatomists opened the body and began to argue with him. Even then, they argued with Avicenna, not with silence. That is how long a book can outlive a man. He did not invent medicine. He made it teachable. That is the point. Not a wizard, not a king, not a saint in a shrine. A refugee physician who turned the world's notes into one book and forced Europe to read Persia. This is Abu Ali Ibn Sina. This is the Canon. And this is how a man from Bukhara became the teacher of a continent.